You ever feel like you are riding around with an invisibility cloak? Whoa! A car cuts you off, pulls out in front of you, and you're like, hello, I'm right here. Well, it's not always because of bad or distracted driving, although it could be, but there are scientific reasons why motorcycles are less visible on the road. Hey everyone, welcome back to Brunette on a Bike. And in today's video, we are diving into the question, are motorcycles really invisible? Okay, first up is saccadic masking. Sounds fancy, right? Well, it's actually your brain being lazy. When your eyes move quickly from one point to another, kind of like when a driver is scanning for traffic, your brain kind of skips over some important pieces of information. So it's almost like your brain takes a quick nap in between those movements. And guess what skipped? Yup, your motorcycle. Wild, right? So even if a driver looks both ways and it looks like they see you, they may not. There's a good chance their brain just didn't register you. It's not personal, but it's science. Okay, next up is the size of our bike. They are a lot smaller than a regular vehicle, and many of them, like my BMW GS, only have one headlight. This makes it really difficult for drivers to judge your speed and distance as you're approaching. Here's the thing. Cagers are used to looking for other cars. They're used to seeing two headlights side by side that give them the depth perception they need to know how fast a car is traveling. But with one headlight, their brain can't tell how close, far, or even if you're moving at all. Sometimes you just blend into the background. In fact, there are actually some Teslas that have run over motorcyclists due to the same concept. Because Tesla uses cameras for their traffic control, when they saw two taillights close together, they assumed it was a car further away. Because of that, Teslas have run over motorcyclists. The last reason is called the see-through phenomenon. Drivers' brains are going to prioritize bigger vehicles like cars, SUVs, and trucks, which make you blend right in. So even if you are right in front of them, they might not notice you because you don't stand out. So now that we've kind of answered our question, are motorcycles invisible? Kinda, yeah. But what can we do about it? So let's talk about things that help make us more visible on the road. The first thing you can do is add lighting to your motorcycle. By adding lights onto your motorcycle at different levels or different heights, it helps drivers gauge how close or far you are, making it less likely for them to pull out in front of you. So on our Ducati Multistrada, it comes with two headlights, but they're very narrow together, which may still confuse drivers. So we've added the additional fog light and additional driving light to make it wider so cars can accurately judge its speed and distance. Unfortunately, my BMW only has one headlight, so we are planning on getting some additional lighting for my bike as well. That way I can be more visible on the road. Along with the headlights, we also need to consider our taillights and the back of our bike as well. So adding any type of reflective tape or additional lighting in the rear is also beneficial. Chris and I also use a brake-free light on the back of our helmet to add some additional lighting to the back of us and get that element of height. Another thing to consider is your lane positioning. Picking the appropriate lane position can make all the difference in visibility when you're riding on the road. As much as I tend to love the all-black look, and even my first motorcycle, which was my Yamaha MT-03, was pretty much a dark gray / black color, it's not super visible to other drivers. So when I went to purchase my adventure bike, I ended up getting a bright white color to help me stand out and allow other drivers to see me better. In fact, when I went to the dealership to buy my bike, I actually fell in love with the black version of my bike, but I ended up with the white one just because I knew it would be a safer option for me. And another thing to keep yourself visible is choosing gear and colors that are bright, reflective, and stand out. So there you have it, 3 reasons why motorcyclists are oftentimes invisible to other drivers and how to stay safe on the road. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and until next time, ride safe.